And official two national referees,
We welcome you to another weekend of basketball, and as per usual, we're back inside the Philoel EcoL Center here in San Juan City. It is November 4, and again, we're back from our mini break this Halloween. Pagpapatuloy po ng NCAA Season 99, new heroes of the game. You guys are catching everything live via GTV, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH via our social media accounts. Martin Javier alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras taking care of the first game today. It is a Saturday doubleheader for you guys. We start off the action with this matchup between Arellano and Benilde. Later on, we'll hear from our courtside reporter Stephanie Benito from Arellano University, and reporting for Benilde, we have Aliana Faustino. And this is the starting unit for the Benilde Blazers. Slight change for Coach Charles Chu. And making his fifth start today is another rookie in the fold in Zenric Harke. Sa kabila naman para sa Arellano University at the 4th position, it is RB Yanis starting and replacing Lars Sunga in the starting lineup. Papa Bear, this should be a great matchup. Itong Arellano University trying to bounce back from a tough loss last game they played against JRU. Ito namang Benilde Blazers slowly gaining momentum dito sa Season 99.
Yes, itong Benilde coming from a 3-win game. Ito naman is going to be against Prince Carlos and Oxon going against Jade Talampas and Troy Valencia. And anyway, without the presence of Collier, itong first few games of Benilde, medyo nakakapa sila.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon, ito parang ang nakakapauna itong si Prince Carlos. Nakita niya and now he's in the game, controlling the game. At itong last game niya, he contributed 19 points.
That was a career high for Prince Carlos. And he goes to the free throw line for a couple of shots. And speaking of Prince, ito nakausap siya ng ating courtside reporter. Let's go first to Benilde side with Aliana Faustino. Aliana.
Martin and Coach Benji, fresh from his career high performance, Prince Carlos knows that there is still a long way to go for the Benilde Blazers to buck their slow start to round 1. In playing what was dubbed the game of his life, Prince told me that he didn't do anything special. He just played his game and his shots just kept falling, proving that his extra work is paying off. He is happier knowing that they got the win, and this mindset he credits to Coach Charles Chu trusting him to be the leader of the team. The willingness to lead, play hard, and giving it his all to graduate with something to be proud of, that is Benildean Prince Carlos for you. Now will he sparkle and lead the team to victory today, Martin and Coach Benji?
Aliana, thank you so much. Nice report on Prince Carlos, who took some time in adjusting to his new role. Siyempre, in the previous seasons, they had JC Collier as their glue guy and floor general. But this year, siya na yun. Siya na yung mag-claim ng role na yan. And understandably, again, it took him a few games to fully embrace that role. But Prince Carlos coming into his own at the right time for the Blazers.
Yeah, good news yan para kay Coach Charles dahil alam naman natin na ang buhay ng team nasa gwardiya lagi yan.
Yeah. But again, he brings something different to the table compared to JC Collier, who is more of a defensive-minded and pass-first point guard. Itong si Prince Carlos. Talagang po pwedeng pumutok sa offense. And speaking of offense, that is Danny Malyari scoring with his offhand. And Arellano.
Yeah, he took the shot from the outside, nag-miss. Pero ngayon, ni Malyari naman lumapit and got his score inside the paint.
2 apiece. Miguel Loczon, difficult shot that time. The tip-in will not work. Battle for the rebound. The ball sails outside and it gives us an opportunity to go courtside. Ito naman ang game plan ng Arellano University mula kay Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Martin and Coach Benji, sana nagkaroon kayo ng mahabang pahinga ngayong holidays. Ito daw kasing Arellano Chiefs binigyan ng mahaba-habang pahinga nitong si Coach Chico Manabat. But that doesn't mean na hindi sila handa para sa araw na ito. Despite the tough season they're experiencing right now, Jay Talampas and the rest of the Chiefs still treat every game as if it's their last. Gusto raw nilang ipanalo ang remaining games na meron sila, not for their own good, but for the AO community na walang sawang sumusuporta sa kanila at para na rin kay Coach Chico Manabat at sa coaching staff na nagtitiwala sa kakayahan nila. Kaya naman iba din ang pinapakitang laro nitong si Jade lately at ang sabi niya sa akin ay he's just really enjoying the game while it lasts. And ang good thing naman daw kasi sa kanya and is open for improvements kada laro na marami daw siyang natututunan for him to be a better version of himself. Just a quick update lang din para sa inyo. Meron tayong 3 players na hindi maglalaro para sa araw na ito para sa Chiefs. Una si Marco Antonio who's suffering from a right ankle sprain. Kyle Anama who's suffering from a suspected MCL at si veteran player na si Lars Sunga na mayroong sakit. This is according to physical therapist Alex Ginto. Ito muna sa ngayon sa panig ng Chiefs. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Stephanie. Arsunga, of course, a staple of the starting unit itong Arellano University. That's the main reason why RV Yanes is making the start today. But that's a nice report, especially on the graduating Jade Talampas, who has been exploding for Arellano in the past 2 games. As we take a look at the bench of the Chiefs, 18.5 points across 2 games for Jade Talampas. And this is becoming his showcase. Itong remaining games niya sa NCAA before he moves on to the next step of his career.
That's what you want if you're graduating from your school now. Parang yung performance mo to be seen by other coaches.
And this is another fast start for Arellano University. Lawrence Capulong able to bulldoze his way to that hoop. 6-4 is the tally. If we remember, in their first matchup, Arellano also held the lead in the first half against Benilde. That's a push shot missed by Corteza. Eso si Jess Arsiaga.
And look at the defense of Arellano. The way they guard Oxon. Parang sa kanila okay lang.
Yeah.
Let anyone score from CSB except from for Oxon.
Itong si Coach Charles Chu really mixing up his front line. Kanina si Paul Turco, Zenric Harke ang nagsimula para sa kanya. Alright, ball is loose. It is picked up by Harke. Harke is on the move. Tried to take it all the way, but missed the layup.
Hindi umalis sa kamay yung bola.
Capulong inside. And the Chiefs are off to a fantastic start. They are ahead of Benilde here in the first frame. And they're doing it on the open court, on the fast break. Lawrence Capulong with another finish here. He's got 4 points in the early going of this one. We got a timeout on the floor. Balik sa ating laban. And this is the premise of this game. The Benilde Blazers, they wanna get into that mix there. Right outside the Final Four race. Looking in, tied with the San Beda Red Lions. But obviously the tiebreaker belongs to San Beda. With the win though, they will lock up that number 4 spot. Itong Arellano University. Well, they're 2-9 right now. So medyo nagsasara na yung pintuan. This is gonna be a learning process for Arellano.
Yes, medyo mahaba na yung kanilang hahabulan. And for Benilde naman, they're in between San Beda and EAC. So this is an important game for them to be able to be to be able to be part of the Final Four. Kasi nga ngayon, sinabi mo kanina, outside na sila doon sa top 4.
That's right.
Pero games, ano lang naman to eh. Ilang games pa sila. After this, they still have 4 games.
Yeah. Again, long way to go before we end the elimination round. So, we expect a lot of changes in the coming weeks dun sa ating team standings. In the meantime, That is Miggy Corteza hustling for some points. And the Blazers and the Chiefs are all tied up here. 8 apiece in the first frame. Again, Arellano University gaining some confidence coming off 2 very close games as Villarente misfires on that top of the key 3. Etong Arellano upset the Red Lions a couple of games ago, almost beat JRU.
And because
last
of
time out.
Because of who? Talampas.
Talampas, that's right.
Grabe.
19 points last time out for Jay. Cross-court pass, Okzon. Ilalapit. Okzon to Arsaga. Arsaga, follow-up by Turco. Or that's Harke rather, with a follow-up.
Maganda yung combination ng 2 big guys for Benilde, crushing the board, getting offensive rebounds and put back.
Malyari. This is Yanis. Ooh, running into Okzon.
Pero ang tinawagan ng foul, si Okson.
Si Okzon, oo. Kita natin yung hustle dito. Corteza, the miss initially, got his own, and then scored that one off the glass. Ito si Jesse Arsaga. Solid for Benilde. Ito rin, ito si Zenrik Harke. Proving Coach Charles right in his decision to start him today. Well, ito, we're seeing for the first time reigning NCAA MVP Will Gozum enters the game for the first time. Kasabay nung kuha ulit ng laro ng Benilde dito sa season 99 ay yung pagbabalik din ng forma neto ni Will Gozum. Papa Bear, last time out he had 15 points and 10 rebounds as he commits the personal foul here.
Yeah, medyo nawala sa rotation. I mean, as far as game is concerned, itong si Will Gozum. Pero ito, ang maganda rito, halos nagsabay sila ni Prince Carlos. Kapag yung combination ng Okson, Gozum, and Carlos, big advantage yan for Benilde.
One of the best offensive units and combinations on the court for Coach Charles. Hang time. Hindi papasok para kay Harke. Rebound is collected by De La Cruz. Here comes the rookie point guard of Arellano, J. Geronimo. Malyari will attack the defense. And he draws the foul on Zenrik Harke. By the way, Danny Malyari in the first quarter already with 2 baskets. As we take a look at this attack, put his shoulder down, catching Harke on the move. He'll be helped up. Ooh, a lot of players on and off. Sanko, Kahukom, and the player who has missed the past 2 games for Benilde is back on the court, Robin Ive.
Grabe yung rotation ni Coach Charles with 4 minutes to go. Nakailang substitution na siya rito, ilang rotation na para sa mga players.
And nag-experiment siya,
Nag-experiment siya.
Yeah.
No? Pero hindi naman magawa masyado ng Arellano because they're missing 3 players right now.
That's right. Again, Benilde, this is part of their preparation in the latter stretch of the season. Of course, you gotta give confidence to your bench unit so that they can contribute consistently. Importante yan, lalong-lalo na pagdating na natin sa next stage. Robin Ivey, by the way, dealing with knee issues in the past 2 games. Glad he's okay. Glad he's back on the court.
And for Arellano naman, they are playing relaxed right now. Yeah. No pressure. At mas mahirap kalaban yung ganyan team.
That's true. Nothing to lose mindset.
Nothing to lose. Kaya lang, they're playing with pride, for pride. And of course, yung mga players na graduating para sa kanilang future na rin.
Meantime, speaking of the Chiefs, they have the basketball. De La Cruz. Malyari puts it on the floor. Malyari almost losing it. Oh, the pass. De La Cruz could not make the catch. Arsaga. Oh, good patient move. Arsaga up and in. Plus the foul. A free throw coming up for Jesse Arsaga.
A good recognition from Gozum. Nakita na si Arsaga. And good thing about Gozum, no, after the rebound, walang mapasahan. He can bring the ball down.
Yeah.
It's a big factor for a big guy.
That's the versatility of a Will Gozum. Pero ito si Jesse Arsaga, nagpapakita ng kanyang potensyal para dito sa Benilde Blazers. He's been solid for the past 2 games.
maganda rito, he know his role.
Yeah.
Alam niya, hindi siya ganun first option. Pero pag nagkaroon ng opportunity,
oh! Blocked twice. Dairit sent out. Abastillas. Wala. Nakuha niya ulit. Follow-up. Wala pa rin. Arsaga collects. And here comes Mark Sanko.
pero still the game plan of Arellano is they keep on attacking the basket.
Yeah.
Gusto nila ma-foul trouble yung mga bigs nito nga si SB.
Nawala ang bola kay Will. Timak Ongotan. Hopping through Ongotan. No go. Loose ball. Ending up with Ongotan. He floats it up and puts it in. And gets fouled in the process. And one for Timak Ongotan. How about the defense right here? That was the initial block. And then another one from Will. Denying Dom Dairit. But in this sequence, Timak Ongotan, being the pesky player that he is, coming up with a loose ball and putting on some points for the Chiefs. He got a 2-point game here in the first. Balik sa ating laban. First round encounter between these two teams. I mentioned earlier, abante ang Arellano noong first half sa laban na to. Look at the second quarter that they had. Pero binawi agad yan ng Benilde pagdating sa third quarter.
Arellano leading by 10 points in the first half. Pero pagdating naman ng third, grabe, umabante kagad itong Benilde with 4 points finishing the third quarter, and with the game of Oxon and Prince Carlos with 31 points combined, finishing the game 72-66.
And again, Arellano had chances in that game. We were all tied up 61 apiece with 3 minutes to go in the game bago umalagwa itong Benilde Blazers, courtesy of some points by Mark Sanko, Prince Carlos, and Miguel Loczon. And here's Sanko. Shot clock is at 5. Sanko forced to take. Nothing there. Here's Timak Ongotan. Kakapuntos lang kanina. Ongotan stops, shoots, misses.
That's not a good shot coming from Ongotan. Andun naka-form na. Dala mo yung bola. 5 players na ang nakasettle.
Michael Mara in the game. Another big off the bench for Coach Charles. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Ending up with De La Cruz.
His communication from Gosung and Sanko.
And here's Ern J. Geronimo up against Joshua Kahukom. Ern J. pulling the trigger and knocking it down from mid-range. All tied up once again. Dito po sa ating first quarter. It's been close. This is our 5th deadlock in just the first frame. Oh, beautiful find. The setup by Robbie Naive for Michael Mara.
Yes, they've been scoring. Lahat ng score nila coming from the paint. Ito nga si SB.
And how about this? Ern J. Geronimo pulling up from mid-range. Robbie Naive attracting the defender and then dropping it off at the last second. How about Coach Charles? Ang dami na niyang ginamit dito sa ating laban. This is another guy off the bench for him. Jericho Halalon is now on the court for Benilde.
I guess Coach Charles is expecting for Arellano to be guarding Oxon. So ready siya ron
Pero itong Arellano University, dito sila nag-excel talaga. In the open floor, they're number 1 in terms of fast break points. But in terms of turning up the pace, dyan talaga, yan ang game ng Arellano University. Again, that is despite their 2-9 record. Ooh, Sanko, reverse! Off-handed reverse for Mark Sanko. 2+1.
Yes,
Coming up.
very patient play from Benilde.
Ganda nung hanap neto ni Makoy Marcos. Kahit natapik, still ended up with Mark Sanko. And Sanko goes to the free throw line. A couple of shots, not the best season for Sanko, at least compared to what he had last year. Missing on the free throw. Mara, oh, couldn't get the follow.
Offensive foul from Alalon.
Kay Makoy on the
Makoy.
rebound sequence. Look at how gritty he was here. Ito, pinuposisyonan. Itong si Josh Abastillas. It was on Lawrence Capulong. I initially thought it was his contact with Josh Abastillas kasi sila yung magkadikit eh.
So yung push niya kay Capulong.
Yeah. So Lawrence Capulong goes to the free throw line. Rookie big man from Pampanga. Itong si Lawrence Capulong, ang laking tulong at ang laking eye-opener para kay Coach Chico Manabat in helping out with Arellano this season.
Saka ang haba ng minutes of playing nito si Capulong. Malaking bagay.
Yeah.
Defense and offense.
Nakakuha agad siya ng nickname na Baby Shaq because of his play. Oh, ganda na naman ng hanap. Marcos just unable to finish. Pass ni Valencia now. Last few seconds of the first frame. This is Kamay. Back after missing a few games for the Chiefs. Pull-up jumper. Dairit comes up short. And here comes Mark Sanko. Benilde can get the last say here in the first frame. Ball in the hands of Robbie Naive, who's been unselfish in the first frame. Ooh, misfires. And that's how we will end the first 10 minutes of action.
The score.
It remains close. Dito sa laban ng Arellano kontra Benilde. The Blazers will carry the 1-point lead going into the second frame.